during 1572 and its capital is Legazpi City, known as the largest island in the Philippine archipelago. It is also known as Ibalong. Bicolano cuisine is noted for the propensity of being spicy, and the region comprises of 6 provinces: Albay, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Sorsogon, and the island provinces of Catanduanes and Masbate. Camarines Norte, founded during 1829, and its capital is Daet. It is known for historical landmarks, local festivals, mesmerizing beaches, beautiful virgin island, and fascinating mountainous terrains with waterfalls and crystal clear rivers. Mahabang Buhangin is one of the best tourist spots in Camarines Norte. The kilometers-long stretch of powdery white sand beach and crystal clear waters add up serenity and simplicity. The green hills and trees makes the perfect ambience of the beach. Bagasbas Beach, famous tourist spot in Camarines Norte. It is a 4-kilometer long stretch of pine gray sand beach with moderate to big waves. Nakali Falls, one of the majestic falls tucked in the forested mountainside of the province. The area is surrounded with lots of trees and green foliage. Kadig Cave. The cave rests in a deep forest at the foot of a mountain composed of several dark compartments with stalactite and stalagmite formations. Bicol Express is one of the favorite dish of most Filipino. The traditional way of cooking Bicol Express uses balaw or Bicol's versions of fermented shrimp along with the usual ingredients of the dish. When you say pili, Bicol would always be the first province in mind of most Filipino. Pili tree is a tropical tree that grows in volcanic soils that bears pili nuts that have rich, buttery flavor. Sinantol. Bicol is one of the provinces in the Philippines that is known to produce santol or cotton fruit. It is made of shredded santol.
Mayon Volcano National Park. Mayon Volcano is one of the most beautiful wonders of nature in the country. This Legazpi tourist spot is both a stunner and a killer. Its symmetry and perfect cone shape draws attention across the world, but what lies beyond its beauty is its deadly nature. An enormous chamber churning with molten rock and toxic gas that could blow anytime. It has erupted over 51 times in the past 4 centuries, the most destructive of which is in 1814. Nevertheless, it has developed a cultural resiliency among the inhabitants of its vicinity, who always rebuilt their towns and cultivated their fields after each destructive eruption. Pinamuntugan Island. Pinamuntugan Island is among the most beautiful places in Albay that will surprise you. This is where you can escape the stress and get closer with nature as the wind blows to your ear. The sun touches your skin and the sea kisses your toes. It features a white sand shore and sapphire waters, perfect for Instagram photo background. Cagsawa Ruins. One of the most historical places in Albay is Cagsawa Ruins, as it is a result of the most violent eruption of Mayon volcano in recorded history. Thousands of people were killed in the disaster, including those who sought refuge in this stone church during the eruption that were engulfed by the fast-flowing volcanic matter. This belfry is all that remains of the town during the 1814 eruption. Now, it is among the most famous Daraga Albay tourist spots that never fails to amaze its visitors. Kitinday Hills. You might get surprised at this Kamalig Albay tourist spot because Kitinday Hills are said to be Albay's version of the Chocolate Hills in Bohol. Kawa-Kawa Hills. Another Instagrammable spot in our list of Albay tourist attractions is Kawa-Kawa Hills. It is called such because its shape resembles a cauldron. Albay Park and Wildlife. If you are looking for Albay tourist attractions perfect for the kids, consider visiting Albay Park and Wildlife. This is Albay's only zoo and home to more than 400 birds, mammals, and reptiles. Cagraray Eco Park. Cagraray Eco Park is a fun and scenic playground for kids and kids at heart who want to enjoy the best of both worlds, relaxation and adventure. This tourist destination in Albay is best experienced when on an ATV or golf cart to explore the place. Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave. Want to take your adventurous self to the next level? Go to Hoyop-Hoyopan Cave and discover its beauty from beneath the ground. This Kamalig Albay tourist spot got its name from the word hoyop, which means to blow. It is called such because you feel the gentle and breezy wind that blows through the numerous openings of the cave. Corangon Shoal. If you want to take a break from exploring Legazpi Albay tourist spots, go to TV and discover a paradise waiting for you. Corangon Shoal features beach-colored sands surrounded by deep blue waters. It is also home to different marine species and beautiful corals. That's why it is declared as a municipal marine sanctuary. Sumlang Lake. Sumlang Lake is one of the newest attractions in Albay. Here, you can ride a bamboo raft with exquisite abaca furniture as you troll on the 9-hectare swamp. This Legazpi tourist spot also gives you a stunning view of the Mayon volcano. Ginuloy na Santol. The name is pretty straightforward and it's not hard to enjoy. The taste is fresh as the ingredients are locally sourced. Cocido. Its sourceness comes from calamansi and is made with local vegetables. Talbos ng kamote and buho is sometimes added. The meat in cocido is usually fish and it's perfect for those who want a milder sour soup. Pili Cheesecake. For local dessert, look no further than 528 Cafe in Pacific Mall. There's a humble-looking cheesecake that is bursting with Filipino flavors.
Catanduanes is an island province located in the Bicol region of Luzon. It is the 12th largest island in the Philippines and lies to the east of Camarines Sur across the Magueta Channel. Its capital is Dura. Let's talk about the famous tourist attraction in Catanduanes. Bato Church. It has been through war and calamities and become the only remaining structure of its generation in the entire island, and the second largest church in the Bicol region. Durian Cave Park. The cave served as a hiding place for locals during Maorid in the early years of the 18th century. Maravina Falls is one of the favorite tourist spots in Catanduanes among the local families and tourists. Tuwad-Tuwadan di Lagoon is a remarkable tourist destination interestingly situated on Jug Cliff Zone, the sea, surrounded with boulders and rock formation. Puraran Beach. This is the famous for its clean and white beach and the towering reefs making it one of the top surfing spots in the world. Balakay Point is commonly known as Bentikayan Point is one of the known tourist spots in Catanduanes. Twin Rock Beach Resort is one of the popular and developed beach resorts in the island. Patag Island, also known as Cagraray Island, is one of the best tourist spots in Catanduanes. There are famous dishes you can find in Catanduanes. Laing, surprisingly delicious. Laing will always be a crowd favorite and was first introduced in Bicol. Ginataang suso, if there are any exotic dishes best eaten with a bare hand, that will be in Catanduanes. Carabip Tapa. Carabip Tapa or Tapang Kalabaw is also one of the most tried dishes in Catanduanes. Kamoting kahoy and caramelized brown sugar, often called as balanghoy, this kamoting kahoy delicacy is no stranger in Catanduanes. Ensaylada fresh pako, called as fern salad. This dish is composed of tomatoes, onions, white vinegar, sugar, egg, and fiddlehead fern.
Masbate, tourist attraction. Area and Lemasol. The province of Masbate is one of two island provinces in the Bicol region. It is made up of 3 major islands and 40 small islands with a land area. It is bounded on the north by Sipawa, in the east with the Saman Sea, in the west with the Sibuyan Sea, and in the south with the Visayan Sea. Geographic profile: Masbate Island, Ticao Island, and Boyas Island along with 14 islets make up the province of Masbate. The northwestern tip of Masbate Island consists of limestone cliffs that rise almost straight up from the coastline, while its interior is covered with low rolling hills. Cave, a kilometer and a half away from the National Highway. This large cave has three chambers, one on top of the other. Inside the base chamber are two stones shaped like an altar and pattern. creating a religious ambience. The topmost chamber is the home to numerous baths, which provide the people with guano. Competing island, Minatagaran, Montreal. This island is known for its crystal, clear waters and beautiful beaches, which offer a panoramic view of the Masbate mainland. Katandayagan Falls is located in Montreal, Masbate, in Quito Island. This tall, silver-turned waterfall is home to various wild animals and exotic flowering plants. Sledding Paraiso. Across the shoreline of Masbate Town, the beaches of this main loop cover islets are famous for their towering white sands and breathtaking view of the sunset. Big Springs, a kilometer away from Masbate. The three springs of Matantubig are surrounded by giant trees and lush vegetation. Floating Baby Beach, Club Barrier. This wide, white sand beach is ideal for surfing because of the strong waves coming from the Cebuyan Sea. Rodeo Masbateño Sports Complex, the first and only rodeo show in Asia. Rodeo Masbateño is the highlight of the Masbate, Agri-Aqua country for held after Easter Sunday.
Masbate also has the famous native delicacies called carmelado and molido. Carmelado is Masbate's version of the pastillas. It's made of caramels, milk, and sugar and can be found outside the Masbate port and in the sun, usually costing around 100 pesos per pack of 30 pieces.
I am Frederick M. Aracan and welcome to Sorsogon. The provincial capital, Sorsogon City, is a center of trade and commerce in the region. Sorsogon is the lesser known tourist attraction than other provinces and tourist destinations in Luzon. People who visit here are amazed by its beautiful attraction, natural scenery, and laid-back atmosphere. Sorsogon is located on Luzon's southern tip. Only a thin shoulder of land connects it to the main Bicol Peninsula, which is bordered by environments and straits. Albay Gulf borders it on northeast. Ticao and Boreas pass on the west, Northern Samar on the southeast, and the Pacific Ocean on the east. A look at a Sorsogon map will tell you that this province is mostly surrounded by water. This geographical location is the reason why Sorsogon is blessed with numerous beaches, coves, and lagoons. There are also beautiful islands just off the province coast. If you venture inland, you will discover plenty of natural attractions like Mount Bulusan, Manuel Falls, Bayogin Waterfalls, as well as a collection of hot and cold spring resorts. The province also hosts several colorful Philippine festivals that celebrate its strong culture and heritage. Some of the prominent Sorsogon festival worth experiencing are the Pili Festival and Kasangayahan Festival. Talking about Sorsogon's delicacies, the food you can find in this province is not popular compared to the food in neighboring provinces like Bicol, which is known for several dishes to choose an abundance of chili and coconut milk or gata. Their specialties are pinausokang laing, lobster, tamitim, mini malunggay pandesal, pili nuts, baloko, and suntan.
Camarines Sur is a province in the Philippines located in Bicol region in Luzon. It is the largest among the 6 provinces in the Bicol region, both by population and land area. Camarines Sur was founded during March 19, 1919, and its capital is Pili. Here are some famous tourist spots in Camarines Sur. Camp Sur Water Sport Complex is one of the best tourist spots in Camarines Sur for water sport enthusiasts. Considered as the first world-class water sport complex in the Philippines. Caramoan Island are the main destination for island hopping activity in Camarines Sur. This group of islands, which lies on the lower eastern part of province, gained its reputation of having the best secluded white sand beaches and coves. Aguerangan Island is one of the famous tourist spots in Camarines Sur. The island features a pristine white sand beach with crystalline waters. Caloco Beach is the newest beach destination in Camarines Sur, a newly explored and undeveloped beach characterized by a long stretch of fine yellow sand with turquoise sea water. Mount Isarog is one of the new tourist spots in Camarines Sur, a potentially active volcano standing 1,976 meters above sea level. Lake Buhi is a freshwater lake in the province situated in valley between Mount Asog and Mount Malinaw. Panikwasan Hot Spring Resort is one of the popular tourist spots in Camarines Sur, nested at the foot of the potentially active volcano Mount Isarog. Malabsay Falls is one of the renewed waterfalls in the province of Camarines Sur, a 40-feet falls amid verdant foliage. Hacienda de Naga Resort is the perfect destination for family and leisure travelers in Camarines Sur. The 82-hectare property rich on the slope of Mount Isarog is packed with the great amenities and green environment. Peñas Rancho Basilica Minor, commonly known as Our Lady of Roman Catholic Church in Camarines Sur. It is a Baroque-style church. Built on 1750, the structure of the church is made of fine architectural design beautified by stained glass image and paintings.